So I'm getting a reputation about talking about my burning landfill a lot, as this is my second bill already today. But this is an unbelievable crisis that's happening in our community, and this bill is really geared towards making sure that this never happens again, that no other community suffers what our community has been suffering. We have a burning landfill that has grown from 30 to 90 acres. That's 109 football fields of burning trash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's been burning for 3 years and now is expected to burn for 20 years. And so neighbors who live just hundreds of feet nearby are getting sick. And so I wanted to share some of the stories of some of the neighbors and what they're experiencing. Brandy has just finished stage 3 cancer treatment. She has a neighbor on her right, her left, and 2 behind her that also all have cancer. Her son suffers from uncontrollable bloody noses, which we all experienced. Our colleagues saw happen right in front of us while we were at a press conference on our tour. We know Jennifer and her children are experiencing the same things: rashes unexpectedly, asthma, all kinds of health issues. Her daughter was crying at a recent press release because she's now changing schools and leaving all of her friends because they're concerned for her health and her safety. Elizabeth, who used to run 2 miles a day, is now using 2 inhalers a day. Has been so disabled by all of the illnesses and ailments that she's experiencing that she no longer can work, and she was an active, successful realtor. And Darcy, who's a veteran who loves nothing more than shooting guns, has hand tremors, and he can no longer shoot guns. I went to lunch with him, and he couldn't eat his miso soup because his hand was shaking so much the soup was shaking right off of the spoon. And finally, there's a cook in our community. He can no longer work as a cook. He's lost his home. So these are the kinds of tragedies that are happening in our community because of this terrible disaster of a burning landfill where, honestly, the landfill was not on top of their job. This bill puts in statute what already exists as federal regulations in the EPA around elevated temperatures in landfills, but also requires action. Requires that they notify agencies, that they come up with a plan to address the elevated temperatures, and that they notify the community so the community knows if they may be in danger. We believe this is a reasonable bill, it's a smart bill, and we appreciate the bipartisan support that we've received thus far. Respectfully request an aye vote.